Video is going to have a look at binomial distributions. So again, having a look when we've got two sets of brackets, but this time we're going to have a look when we've got an additional term outside of those two sets of brackets. So by the end of the video, you are going to be able to expand binomial expressions, this time with an additional term outside of the double set of brackets. So we're going to do that by using our FOIL method. So multiplying our first terms, our outside terms, our inside terms, and our last terms together. So go back and have a look at the video that explains how to complete the FOIL distribution if you're unsure how to use this method. So having a look at the example, we've got 3 and then x plus 8, x plus 2 inside of our brackets. So to complete a problem like this, where we've got two brackets plus an additional term, what we're going to do is we're going to look at our two sets of brackets and we're going to complete that distribution first. And then the 3 is going to remain on the outside. And then once we've completed our distribution using our FOIL method and we've simplified, then we're going to multiply all of our terms by the term outside, which in this example will be 3. So let's have a look, and we're going to apply the FOIL method to our two sets of brackets. So applying the FOIL method, we are going to have our first term, so x multiplied by x, our outside terms, x multiplied by 2, our inside terms of x multiplied by 8, and then our last terms of 8 and 2, so 8 multiplied by 2. So I've applied my FOIL method, x multiplied by x plus x multiplied by 2 plus 8 multiplied by x plus 8 multiplied by 2. And I'm going to keep that in a bigger set of brackets and have 3 on the outside. Now I'm going to go ahead and simplify my expanded expression inside the brackets. So I'll do that by multiplying the terms. So x multiplied by x is x squared, and then plus 2x plus 8x plus 16. Again, I'm going to put that into a set of brackets and keep the outside term of 3 on the outside. Now I'm going to finish my normal FOIL distribution by collecting my like terms. So I've got a 2x and an 8x. So that is going to give me a total of 10x. So my simplified expanded expression for my two sets of brackets is going to be x squared plus 10x plus 16. I'm going to have that in a set of brackets with 3 on the outside. So now I've got a term outside and 3 terms inside my brackets. And to get my final answer, I need to multiply my 3 by each of the terms inside the brackets. So my next step is going to be equal to 3 times x squared plus 3 times 10x plus 3 times 16. So I'm now applying a second lot of distribution to this question, this time a single term outside of a set of brackets. So I multiply each term inside the bracket with the term outside. So now I can go ahead and simplify. So 3 times x squared is 3x squared, plus 3 times 10x is 30x, plus 3 times 16 is 48. So my expanded answer to 3x plus 8, x plus 2 is equal to 3x squared plus 30x plus 48. So let's have a look at a second example. This time it is -4 and then x minus 3, x plus 5 inside of my double brackets. So remember, because it is x minus 3, we're going to think of our minus 3 as a -3. So I'm going to look at expanding x minus 3, x plus 5 first. So applying the FOIL method. So first x times x, and then it's going to be x times 5. Then it's going to be my inside terms, so -3 times x, and then -3 times 5. So again, I'm going to keep that inside a larger set of brackets and have my outside term, my -4, sit on the outside. So now I'll go ahead and simplify my inside my bracket. So I'm going to multiply my terms together. So x times x is x squared, and it's going to be plus 5x plus -3x plus -15. And that still sits inside my bracket with the -4 on the outside. Now having a look at for my like terms, I've got 5x and -3x. When I add 5 and -3 together, I'm going to be left with 2. So my simplified term for inside my bracket is going to be x squared plus 2x plus negative 15. And that's going to be inside my set of brackets with negative 4 on the outside. So now that I've completed the expansion of the double set of brackets, I can multiply my terms inside the bracket by negative 4 on the outside. So that is going to be negative 4 times x squared plus negative 4 times 2x plus negative 4 times negative 15. So completing the multiplications, it is going to be negative 4x squared plus negative 8x, or subtract 8x, plus 60. So the expanded answer to negative 4x minus 3x plus 5 is going to be negative 4x squared minus 8x plus 60. So there are a couple of examples of how we can expand an expression where we've got two sets of brackets plus an additional term outside of those brackets.